Peace and greetings to the East. I wanted to shoot this video outside with a nice scenery for you guys, but it's raining cats and dogs out here. Anyway, the Masonic term of the day is grandmother. What grandmother means in Freemasonry is your Grand Lodge. So if somebody asks you, who's your grandmother? It means, what is your Grand Lodge? For example, if your Grand Lodge was the Grand Lodge of Wisconsin, you would say the Grand Lodge of Wisconsin. Now, you could use it to speak Masonic code or Masonic language in general. If someone were to ask you, meaning a Mason, who's taking care of your grandmother? You would answer, my Grandmaster. Now, if they were to ask you, who's your Grandmaster? You would say, most worshipful brother, Jeffrey Schoenfeld, if they were to ask you that. The reason for asking who is the Grandmaster is to make sure that you're active and in good standing. Another question you could ask is, who does your grandmother's writing? Which means, who's your Grand Secretary, or who's the Grand Secretary of your Grand Lodge? And in the example that I'm using, if the person asks you, who is your Grand Secretary? You would say Michael DeWolf. So to understand all of this better, go back to my video about the Masonic term mother. Freemasonry preserves the worship of the divine feminine, meaning the female half of the universal architect, or the female half of the universe, or God, however you want to word that. Because that's something that's considered lost to the majority of humanity. The universe is both masculine and feminine equally. So another thing with this Masonic language that I'm talking about, you can easily understand that the subordinate lodges, or the lodges under a Grand Lodge, would be referred to as daughters of that Grand Lodge. Lodges that are under the same Grand Lodge are considered sisters, or sister lodges. So this should give you some fairly good insight. Thanks for subscribing to my TikTok. Please share it. I really appreciate it. And I hope that this benefits you spiritually. A lot of people, they say, oh, why do Masons use these fancy terms and catch questions and stuff like that? These things are to help you improve spiritually. That's what they're for. Don't think that they mean nothing. They mean something. Just because we have dues cards and diplomas and things like that to verify our Masonic membership, don't undermine it. It's very useful and it's very cool. God bless you. God bless your family. I'll see you on the next one on the square.